Chris here, aka Kermie, and welcome to Reading with Kermie at this Wednesday afternoon around 3:30ish. The sun is shining and we are inside. At least I'm inside right now. I was thinking about making a trip to town today, but I did that yesterday and got my essential items. So we are here with Reading with Kermie, and don't sweat the small stuff. It's just small stuff with your family. And I know it's been a few days, it seems, since I've done Reading Kermie, but other obligations. I've been spending too much freaking time in front of the screen the last couple of days, just trying to find solutions and stuff to whatever's going on, and finding new videos, finding some new exercises at the same time, trying to keep myself balanced and grounded each and every day, and I hope you guys are doing the same. So to help you with that, I'm going to read out of Don't Trust the Small, This Small Stuff with the Family, and we're on chapter 23. So we're moving right along in this book. So let's begin, shall we? Develop your own reset buttons. That's good. In every household there are warning signals. In every household there are warning signals that have the potential to alert us when chaos is just around the corner. The problem is we rarely listen to these signals. Instead, we go about our business until the chaos overwhelms us. We can avoid a vast majority of this sense of being overwhelmed, however, by listening to these warning signals and learning to use them as reset buttons. I like that. For example, one of the warning signals in our home occurs when all four of us are feeling rushed. There is an undeniable frenzied feeling that occurs when everyone feels pressured for the time and seems to be rushing around. Frustrated as a family, we have learned to recognize this feeling and to treat it as a reset button. I like that, and we can all relate to that kind of stuff. Sure. In other words, one of us will notice the feeling and say something like, hey gang, here we go again, or something to this effect. This simple recognition allows us to take a breath, slow down, and in effect, start over or reset or speed. Virtually always the warning signal is trying to tell us that we all need to slow down and regroup. Yes. By using this reset procedure, we can regroup and regain our bearings and perspective, thereby allowing us to start over. On those occasions when we fail to listen or pay attention to these warning signs, the feeling in our home becomes even more speeded up and usually leads to a great deal of frustration. Oh yes. Other common warning signals include heated arguments between siblings. You can use the argument itself as an opportunity to reset the mood and atmosphere. Oh, I love doing that. Resetting the mood and atmosphere. Alright, carrying on. Rather than waiting for a full-blown fight, take action before it gets out of hand or out of control. Use the early warning signs as your reset button. If you have only one child, you might consider winning in a similar light. If you live alone, a reset button might occur when there are too many items in your end basket, or when there are too many dishes piled up in the sink. The potential list is vast, and your reset buttons will be unique. The idea is to see the stress coming before it actually arrives, to nip it in the bud. Think about your own home for a moment. Are there predominant or recurring patterns or stress? If so, are there warning signals that precede the stress? If you look carefully, you'll probably see that there are. The trick is to use those signals to your advantage. Pay attention to them and use them as a reset button. If you do, you'll notice far less stress in your home. Yes, I like that. And over time, in my many years of dealing with stress, frustrations, this life and life terms, I have grown to realize that you can have a reset button any time of day. Doesn't matter what's going on. Yes, we all get frustrated, overwhelmed, and chaotic. Not only in our homes, but individualized, one-on-one, in our community. We can all get overwhelmed and chaos in the head. And that's important to know, to use your reset button. And it does work. Just take a moment, whatever's going on, even if you have to say, time out, it's okay to do that. Time out, respect my space, and just take a moment, breathe, reset, and it works. And yes, it's a great tool to use, and I wish I had that when I was young. But you know what? Today's today, and I'm where I'm at today. Made it through and gathered more of those awesome tools, like taking that reset button and using it to my advantage, just like the book shared. And right now, I'm sure all you guys can agree with me, we need a big reset button for this planet, I think. And you know what? Just kidding. Actually, it is resetting, and there's a lot going on, I'm sure, behind the scenes that we don't know about because we're forced to stay at home. What else could be going on? There's stuff going on. That's just common sense. So let them do the reset button while we just breathe and reconnect to ourselves and just take advantage of that self-care, why it's available to us all. That's what I'm doing with this time. The world says a timeout. Well, take advantage of it, because that's where we are, and that's what we have. So whatever happens on the other side, just know you took that time for yourself. You learned how to give yourself self-care. You learned how to love yourself all over again, if that's what's necessary. You healed. It feels good. And we're going to, for all that, and if you guys do that and take this time wisely, we all come out as better. We are the ones we've been waiting for, Mother Teresa. On that note, and that quote, I'm going to leave you guys with, I love you guys, peace, and I hope you guys are hanging in there, because you can use that reset button anytime you want. Talk to y'all later.